Good morning, Audacious Nation. What's going on, guys? Okay, so I'm feeling a whole lot better this week. Last week, we launched Audacious Gamer. We went live. Everything went live. We had our first series go up. We went Sci-Fi Super Show Season 2, Episode 1. It's now on Audacious Gamer. So, that went up last Monday. Then we started doing morning talks with Alex every day, except Friday, because Friday I woke up and I was like, I'm not doing this morning, and I'm sorry about that. I may not do it Fridays anymore, only because I feel like it's good to have every single morning, and then Thursday night I have to stay up really late because that's when we record the Audacious Gamer podcast. So usually the next morning I'm like dead. However, and then Tuesday, we just had morning talks with Alex. No content went up on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, we had morning talks with Alex, and then the Destiny podcast went up in the morning, and then Wartime Wednesday went up in the afternoon. And that was a whole lot of fun. If you ask me, I had a great, great time with that. So, what are we doing this week? Well, ladies and and then Thursday, Throwback Thursday, obviously, and then Friday, the audio for the Destiny podcast went up. The Audacious Gamer podcast usually goes up on Fridays. However, this week we did it a little bit different. We didn't put up one last week because I had editing issues, so I just didn't want to put that up. The podcast wasn't very good for a first week podcast. The audio levels were way off. If you go listen to the Destiny Chronicling the Light from Guardian Down, if you go listen to their podcast, you can at least hear it in Will's mic. It was a little bit hot. The mic was a little bit hot. It was clipping a lot at the high end. So I just didn't want to do the same thing with ours. It'll be up. So ours, episode 1, will be up. But besides that, on Friday, I also live streamed. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, go check us out at twitch.tv/AudaciousGamerLive. If you don't, you won't be able to see when we're live streaming. I try to put it on the Facebook. I try to put it on the Twitter page. Usually I forget because I'm streaming for so long. So this past Friday, I streamed Metal Gear Solid 5 for about 2.5, 3 hours. Whole lot of fun. About 3 people came out and watched. So thank you for those 3 people who came out and watched. It was a great time. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to grow our Twitch community. I want to build us up. Come hang out while I play some games. This week I have no idea what I'm going to play. Nothing is coming out this week, so I have a choice between Metal Gear Solid 5, Mad Max, maybe some Madden 25. I mean, there's a lot of options for what I can play. But really, I don't know. So comment down below. What do you want to see me stream? I can stream anything, really. So it's kind of an open week. Next week, obviously, we're going to be streaming some Destiny the Taken King. Will probably be live streaming that. If not Will, I might be live streaming some of that. I hope I'm not live streaming some of that because I don't think I would be a very good person to live stream some of that because I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But Will, if he live streams next Friday, he will at least... He'll have a few days of stuff to put in. He'll probably have already beaten the story, so he'll probably be past that point, unless he decides to save a character to level on Friday. Hell, he may even want to live stream earlier in the week. So be sure to go like our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter, and go follow us on Twitch. Also, subscribe on here as well. And see when we are going to go up. I don't know when that's going to happen. It could happen at any time. So I might as well follow and subscribe to see when that's going to happen. But besides that, ladies and gentlemen, we're starting a brand new week. I feel a whole lot better. Allergies last week were killing me. Like, absolutely destroying me. I woke... It was that with a changed sleep schedule because a class is starting. So I was waking up earlier doing these videos and then going to class and then coming home and going to work and doing all these different things. it was just a different schedule, and then layer that on top of feeling like, I would have been pile drive by a truck or something. I don't know. You can still kind of hear it. I'm still kind of nasally. I still have, like, allergy crap all up in me. But, like, I feel a whole lot better as far as mood, as far as energy. I'm ready to go. But besides that, I'm gonna make a Metal Gear Let's Play that might go up today. If that doesn't go up today, it'll go up on Wartime Wednesday. Probably not for Wartime Wednesday tomorrow. It might go up on Thursday. We're just waiting and seeing how that's gonna go. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it feels pretty good this morning. I've talked about it for about 5 minutes now about, random Audacious Gamer crap, because that's probably how most Monday episodes are going to go, because a lot of things change throughout the weekend. I usually will probably talk about that, but other than that, I'll probably just talk about any other little news tidbits that happen throughout the weekend, and there's always something that happens. It's kind of weird. Usually this is the time when news starts ramping up. Springtime, I would argue, like, late, I'm trying not to get in my light, late, winter, that's what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to say winter, late winter, early spring, late spring, into summer, when E3 hits, that is like news heavy, like a news heavy time. That's when all the news is coming out, all that is coming out. And then fall is like, when all the games are coming out. But there's still a lot of news. Games being delayed, crazy things happening in games, executives saying things they shouldn't be saying, crazy things like that. So there's always a little bit of something going on. With that, wait, what is today? Did I say today's Monday? That's the second thing. Today is Tuesday. Okay? I keep thinking it's Monday. It's Tuesday that this is going up. We skipped yesterday because it was Labor Day. I mean, I think that makes sense. I just didn't want to wake up in the morning and do these videos. Sci-Fi Super Show, we didn't record. We didn't put that up. But we're back on schedule. So Tuesday. So today's Tuesday. Force Friday was on Friday, too. I think I talked a little bit about that on the stream. That was fun. I want one of those BB-8 droids, and I bet they're hard to find. I bet you can't. I really bet you can't get any more BB-8 anywhere. I went to like 3 different places on Saturday. No, not gonna find one. I was even trying to just find that Star Wars Aftermath book. Couldn't find that either. Couldn't find that anywhere. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've heard it's okay. I've heard the book is okay. I really want to read it, because apparently it's a part of a series that are going to be releasing in the next few months up until Force Awakens. And every day that passes, I'm getting more and more excited for The Force Awakens. I was a little bit curious, a little bit concerned that they're not going to make this one right. Then they released that trailer. Trailer was amazing. Then they released that behind-the-scenes, like, practical effect video. That was amazing. And then I'm just starting to think about Star Wars more, and I'm like, oh yeah, Star Wars can actually be good. Because there was that time where, even though you're a Star Wars fan and everybody loves Star Wars, and the 501st Legion and all the Stormtrooper people and all that, that's great. I like Star Wars. They like Star Wars. Everybody likes Star Wars. However, there was like that stigma where it was like, yeah, we love Star Wars, but we love it for what it was and not what it is now. And I feel like it's and there was that time where it's kind of gone now. Now with The Force Awakens coming out and everything is starting to happen, it's starting to change. And I feel like now everybody's like getting excited again, and I'm getting excited again, and we're like, Star Wars good. again. So I'm excited for Force Awakens, for sure. I actually want to go see it in IMAX, but there's not an IMAX anywhere near me. Instead, I'm probably going to have to settle and go to the Cinemark XD thing. I don't want to see it in 3D, though. That's like my only, like, I just hate 3D. Hate it. I mean, some 3D is good. I saw Mad Max Fury Road in 3D. That was phenomenal. I saw it in the XD 3D, which is like IMAX. I don't think it's as big as IMAX, but I think it's still wall to ceiling or wall to wall, ceiling to floor, screen and beautiful sound or great, beautiful. You can't see sound. I mean, you can, but I mean, that's a whole other topic. Great sound. Beautiful screen. It was gorgeous. The film was great. I also saw Jurassic World in XD 3D. That was also very good. So I mean, 3D is starting to win me over a little bit, but I'm not like I'm traditional. And I was actually, Nick got the Blu-ray Jurassic Park collection in last night or yesterday, and I kind of realized I think I'm a fan of like actual film over digital. And I think that might be why The Force Awakens is that, because I think in that behind the scenes thing they did, where they showed all the practical effects and everything, I could be wrong, but are they filming the entire thing on actual film, or are they doing the entire thing digitally? Because I think film has a way better look, feel, and just overall, like, it makes it feel more cinematic. I mean, I was watching, between what you will about the Lost World of Jurassic Park. I love that movie. I think it's a great movie. A lot of people give it hate because of various reasons. I love that movie. It has that feel, that Jurassic Park feel, and the first one had it as well, where it's dark, the film grain is heavy. It feels like a movie. It feels like a cinematic movie. Then you go watching Jurassic World, and there's not a bit of film grain to be seen. It's all crystal clear, and the effects don't look as good. Why? Because everything is crystal clear. I feel like if you have a little bit of film grain in there and you don't show everybody everything, you get a better cinematic. It's the whole thing with Godzilla. And again, people don't like Godzilla, but I love Godzilla, the remake, the one that came out last year. Gareth Edwards. Godzilla was only in it for maybe 20 minutes at most, like total film. Out of like a 2.5 hour movie, he was in it maybe 20 minutes. I'm okay with that. I don't think you need to show him the entire time. I don't think, I mean, obviously I want to see Godzilla more, but I feel like it reaches a point where it becomes show him all the time. Same thing with Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. Jurassic Park did it really well. How many dinosaurs? I mean, you see a lot of dinosaurs in the movie. However, how much screen time total in a 2.5 hour movie are there dinosaurs? I would argue probably 40 minutes total. There's only like you have all those memorable scenes with the Brachiosaurus and like the T-Rex chase and the Velociraptors and all that kind of stuff. However, each scene only, like the Velociraptor, like the kitchen scene, is probably the longest scene with a dinosaur in it. Really. I mean, and you don't even see the dinosaur, like the raptors, all that often. I mean, you do, but you don't see them often. You see like their foot, you see their head, you see their tail. I mean, you don't see the entire thing. I don't know. I need to me and Logan need to do a film podcast. That's really what we need to do. We need to talk about film, because I could talk about movies all day. Every day. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's all I'm going to talk about. I've been on for 15 minutes now, and haven't really talked about anything gaming. But thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to comment down below. Like this video if you like these morning talks. Comment down below if you want to have a discussion with me about movies, games, whatever. I'll be in the comments all day, every day, talking to you all about that. Be sure to go follow us on Twitch again, because we live stream ever so often, and every Friday at 7 p.m. we live stream for sure, if you want to set schedule, but we might do random streams ever so often as well. So go do that. Go like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and yeah, thank you for joining me this morning. Have a good day.